Where's my...
It's up there.
Up where?
Your tripod's up in the front.
There we go. Okay. Turn that out. Okay.
3 people you can ask.
I'll be right back. Were you guys out here when this happened? You guys know what it is?
Oh, we were walking.
I was wondering if we had a riot or we had gunshots. Hopefully both, right? Get some news.
Hey, get out the way, kid.
Hey, you ladies know what's going on?
No.
Okay. Thank you. What's up, Sarge?
Hey!
Hey, are you chewing tobacco tonight?
No way.
How's it going?
No way.
Hey, what do we got? What's that?
Business as usual.
Well, I just wasn't sure because I saw some code rolling down Waco.
There's always code rolling down Waco.
Well, I saw what was kind of going on. I figured it was important if they're rolling code because
always rolling code.
they don't always roll code though. Is there rioting or shooting or?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Yeah, you do. Come on.
I ain't got a clue.
You got an idea.
I always show up at the last minute of everything. Don't have
No, you
any.
did because you
don't
weren't the
have-
other two. You weren't at the other two places last night.
I don't have any.
You know that tall,
ideas.
skinny kid that was there last night?
But do you think I was there?
No, you weren't
I
there.
passed you at Dallas and Faulkner.
Dallas and where?
Faulkner.
When? Last night?
Little gray SUV.
Oh, that's right. Because you're driving the unmarked, huh?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, you're driving the unmarked.
I'm everywhere.
That's all good. I'm just out here recording. Well, you saw how it was last night. I didn't bother y'all.
I ain't mad at you. I got no problem with you.
I've only had one officer overstep with y'all in Waco, so. Oh, he got about a 20-minute ass chewing by me.
Interesting.
Then you know Charles Connor, right?
I do.
Ask Charles Connor about that night because he came out.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Charles is pretty cool. Right? He came out and we had a solid conversation.
He and I handle things a whole lot the same. If you can't tell.
Well, I mean, yeah, you just sit back and let the guys do what they got to do, and
That's a fact.
there's no point in getting involved, right?
That's a fact. Let my people do. You saw me last night.
Hey, there he is, 4 for 4. There he is, 4 for 4. I'm gonna make you a superstar. You're always in the spotlight. That's what I was talking about. He was 3 for 3 last night on my stop. So, yeah.
That one does a lot. That's for sure.
Is the repeater having some issues? Seems like the scanner's been off and on.
Can I cross the bridge first? I got the host from the Bachex farm out here.
Everybody.
Oh, that guy remembers when I was sitting there. What is his name? Burks? Is it Burks?
Maybe.
Burks?
Man, you talk about.
Burks, there you go. Hey, how's Tolden? Does he have any ass left after I gave it to him?
Gracias, muchas
I
gracias.
gave Addison a pacifier to give to him the other night. You gave it to him? That's how I do shit, Sarge.
Gracias, muchas gracias.
Did you hear about the pacifier?
I haven't. I guess I'm gonna have to inquire.
Ask Tolden if he got his pacifier.
I have to inquire about it.
What's his first name? Nicholas? I think it's Nicholas Tolden.
Honestly, he's new.
He's been here 2 years.
And I've been here.
I look up T-Cole license, man. I'm here.
Yeah, find mine. I've been here for a little bit. So.
You know what? You're rolling with the punches. Sorry, I ain't gonna fault you for that. So you know.
I appreciate that.
I gave you some shit last night. You took it with a grain of salt and laughed it off. So you know what?
Man, here's the thing. This is the way I look at this is the way I look at life and policing. Okay. If you wear stuff right here
On your sleeve, I know.
okay, I want to saying, if you wear stuff right here,
No, but look at that.
well, I promise you, I appreciate that, brother. I promise you, people are gonna knock it off.
You know what? All our officers to master their craft, read up on case law like they're supposed to every day, get better at their job, be polite, professional, don't try to escalate shit. You know, you're not enforcers, you're peacekeepers. You only have to enforce the law at discretional, depending on.
But they hold hand in hand. There's a fine line.
Well, they go hand in hand. That's why you have discretion. Felonies, you can't have really much discretion on that. But on your Class C, your Class Bs, you pretty much have got pretty good discretion. Class A's, it's where you kind of better button it up, make sure you know the law.
Like I said, the big thing is as long as we don't wear things right here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, then it stops a whole lot of things from hurting right here. You know what I mean?
Well, you saw what I did last night. You were there. When I moved behind you to get a better angle, same distance. You know, I didn't get it close. Tolden, on the other hand, overstepped when I did something exactly like that, and that's why I let Tolden have it, because I didn't get any closer.
So, you know, man, it's been, gosh. It's probably been 10.
I'm going to do this right here, get a little angle down the road here.
It's probably been 10 or 12 years. 10 or 12 years since I've had a conversation with somebody who comes out and films.
Yeah.
You know, and the guy, he made a stop in a parking lot, you know, and this was back when I was on the, you know, still on the streets and not really
doing that normal thing.
But you know, we were in a parking lot, and the guy was on the sidewalk. He was close, but it wasn't bothering me. And my partner had enough because he kind of kept on keeping on, right? And so I said, hold on. So you deal with this, let me deal with that. And so I had to walk over and I had to tell the young man, I said, look, Kirk. I said, look.
I am.
It's recording.
Recording? What are you talking about? It's live streaming. You on the internet.
For real? Y'all, we in the
Internet famous.
I can get in it.
Internet famous. There you go. Billy the Kid said, "I'll make you famous."
Hey, go follow Back Here Bleed on Instagram. Never said a word on IG.
There you go. There you go.
But the big thing is like I said, he was getting a little closer than he should have. We backed him up. You know, and then he stood in a drive at the gas station. You can't stop.
It is.
Can I say something?
What do you got going on down there?
So first,
What happened down there?
we had a party, right? Dancing. After we start dancing, Jerko sang. Everybody get the ducky out behind the table.
Hi. My name is Zia.
And we asked for out. Get out together. And after that, you guys showed up. Some random dude like give me a race. Somebody was filming. It was not me.
Hey, mama. Hey, granny. Hey, grandma. Hey, granddaddy.
Hey, this is going on this tonight.
It's live streaming right now. It's on the internet.
Oh, shit, my Brittany watch your old ass.
Don't matter. I have an uncensored channel, man.
What channel this is?
So you make like a lot of money, right?
I wish. This guy makes more money than I do.
What channel this is?
I just try not to get this guy to steal my money by putting those silver bracelets on.
Why y'all letting this boy over here walk around unclothed? He has no shirt on.
Who doing?
He's like,
You mind if I step on that side?
What channel this is?
Give me a minute on that.
I'm on the news. I'm gonna be famous. My Instagram
Like I
is
said, what do you guys
Oh,
got going
dear
on
Lord.
here? Seriously, I mean, is it?
Honestly, it was a major disaster.
No, it's you. What channel this is?
10:15, huh? 10:15 call.
I got the
Probably
video.
something like that. Like I said, I show up late to the party. Everywhere I go. You saw it took me a minute to get there last night.
Well, last night I had the scanner. I knew what was going on. I didn't have to ask anybody. See, that's the beauty part of having that scanner on, because if you have the scanner on, I don't have to ask. I can just roll up, film, and...
But I will tell you, I appreciate the fact that you're staying back. Like it really does. It makes us not have to be more concerned for you.
Well, I don't know anybody. Show me a case law where a cameraman has ever tagged law enforcement.
What do you mean, tag?
Just any kind of assault with a camera.
Oh, no.
There isn't a case law, but there's some crazies that have filmed something gnarly, but they're not out there.
They stepped in too far beyond their means.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. The one thing I get about you guys is if other cities would kind of adapt. I mean, other than Tolden overstepping with like the rest of how everybody handles shit. I think officers in Texas would get a better rap. Problem is, Fort Worth is one of the worst. Galveston County, worse.
So I'll tell you, one of the hardest things for me is I really don't have a whole lot of experience outside of Waco.
Yeah.
You know, I really
give yourself some time. Give yourself some time. Either watch some videos online, or when you do go on vacation somewhere, don't ever announce yourself as an officer. Just
I don't.
Give yourself some, you see the police activity. Just sit there and watch, and just watch how other officers at other departments conduct themselves. And I'll tell you right now, you'll be like, wow, thank fucking God I work in Waco. Because
I appreciate that.
Because you go to other places, and it's like right now, I've got my channel, I've got Hillsboro under fire. I've been investigating the shit out of it. More backup, huh?
I think everybody's just getting bored now and coming over here to see what's going on.
Well, I couldn't figure out where that first unit went. I lost him because he was driving like an idiot in between cars, turning on his lights, turning off his light. I couldn't even tell what unit it was. It was so gone so quick. But where he was at, I thought maybe he was heading to the Villages. So I swung by, I didn't miss it, and then I saw 2 DPS without lights, had someone pulled over. I was going to stop, but then I saw someone coming off the highway, hit his lights, get to the light, and then kind of beelined it, and I was like, well, fuck, maybe
I'm going to go that way.
Maybe since he's going that way back kind of where I lost the other one, maybe something's going on that I'll just go back. But, people want to know what's going on, man, whether it's good or bad. I mean, hell, they need to know if they need to stay their ass home, you know? These riots are getting crazy.
That's a fact.
I mean, if Trump wasn't as crazy as he is, then people won't be doing stupid shit. And then you guys could sit around and collect that check instead of having to deal with shit like this.
I wish I had a sleepy little town.
Now, I will tell you this. In Fort Worth, if you guys were sitting around like I've seen some of y'all here, I'd be sneaking up in your blind spot, sitting there and recording you for 30, 40 minutes, wasting tax-paying dollars, doing absolutely nothing, call dodging. And then when you turn back and looked all spooked, then I'd go off on you about wasting taxpayer dollars, how I got 40 minutes of footage, you just sitting here. We've caught officers sleeping in their cars.
That I believe.
So, and it's just call dodging, man. All those extra shifts they're working doing other jobs and not their main job, it's an officer safety issue. People don't realize that. And I'll tell you right now, the worst thing you do is this heavyset guy with the shaved head is have a metal name badge on that vest with that metal badge on a tactical vest. Because you get into a scuffle with that vest, you got an extra weapon and shit you got to worry about.
That's the hardest part about it.
Well, that's why those vests, usually policy says that it's got to be embroidered on both sides.
That's one of the things that we're working on right now.
I know you guys got some stuff. You got a new chief that's only been here 4 years. She came from Houston. I get it. But like I said, it just seems like as far as in doing what I'm doing, Waco seems to be a better department.
Well, thank you for that.
Don't thank me. I mean, they ought to thank your chief for that.
No, I thank you for that. And the reason why I thank you for that is because you take the time to come out every night and to see what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, if there's some wrongdoing, I mean, I'll take my appropriate channels.
Yeah.
They're looking for case. He or she, I can't tell if that's a male or female. It's flashing a light on the grass over there. And I know that's usually protocol when you guys are trying to secure a scene for brass.
They don't tell him what he's doing. Knowing him.
I figured this was a
I love
gunshot.
that kid. He's a good kid.
And they're talking about it's got to be better than Missouri. Boo, it's the cops. So
You know, I will tell you, this is one job that I wish I could share more experience with.
I want to do this. See these girls sitting here and you guys aren't over there? Can I at least cross with you over here? Because I don't want to go any further. I just want to get a different side of the street. Just over here with not even where the fire hydrant is. Yeah, not even where the fire hydrant is. Like about right here works for me if you're good with that.
As long as you ain't got
No, I'm not trying to get
in
on
the
it.
middle.
not
Not in the
peeing
middle,
anyway.
just off to the side. We'll be good.
I gotta get the flat ground, man. It's on an angle here.
There you go.
Where's Burks at? Where'd he go? He leave? Did Burks leave?
He might be gone.
Where's Tolden? Where's Tolden? That's my favorite guy out here. I got a few more pacifiers in the car for him. Hey, you screw up out here, I'll let you know it. Hey, ask the Sarge what I got him on last night. All right, guys. I don't know if we got a shooting. It was a disturbance call, but the way they're shining light on the ground, I think it was a shots fired. I just had to get a better angle, so I had to kind of play politics over here. So I got Sarge and these guys. Yeah, I heard him say shooting right now, just now, this guy with the flashlight. So they're looking for brass. Little circle jerk huddle. Looks like the cars are dispersing a little bit down here. Appears that I think he found a casing or something. He's got some evidence of something. leaving already, Dickerson? What's going on?
Good seeing you.
Hey, you too, man. Have a good night. Depends. What did you see?
So basically, we was just partying, and it was all fun and games. And then all of a sudden, me and my bestie, we sitting down.
Let me
and
tell you,
they start fighting. They start fighting, y'all.
I told my they was shaking everything.
Yeah,
I got
like,
behind
so he
all her
we
friends.
go under the table. We go under the table. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, they went under the table.
Yeah.
I got behind everybody else twerking.
Oh my
big
goodness.
game.
I thought it was the balloons. Is this live tripping? Oh, what is it on?
Hey, I got behind everybody else shaking their ass.
Okay, hey, YouTube. So let me, life crazy. And then a man started fighting a little. Follow me. Oh yeah. So basically, that's what we that way to take.
Her name is Araya Nicole Taylor.
Yeah.
You just do up a gang sign, you going to jail. Going to jail.
That it. Hold my shoes. You decided to wear them, so hold them.
It was fun. They was all twerking. I got behind everybody that was twerking, you know. I'm talking about. I started throwing.
Like, it's not what about the dance?
I'm talking about.
What happened?
I came to this party with 50 some
Don't know,
dollars.
trying to
I
figure
threw
it out.
hella ones and all
Exactly.
that.
Get out the camera so we can see. Bro, get out the camera, bro. They just told you, like,
Bro, you always talking about. Oh God, that hurt. I just beat it.
oh, wow. How you feel? Get prayed? Look at y'all.
Yeah, we throwing $50. Pick it up. Yeah, pick it up. I am Ralphie.
Yeah. Never been. Oh, why he raised the thing?
Because you in the way.
I like throw my shit in the ground.
Big E's out here. I don't know who that is. Dude, I think the repeaters are down, so I'm a little at a disadvantage for cop watching tonight. So I had to watch for the patrol units to go flying by. So this is what I was able to catch up to. So for those of you guys who've gone back to the beginning of this live stream, you see I showed up as everybody was getting here. I think there was gunshots. It was a 10:15 disturbance. You can hear a conversation I have with the sergeant. He was off to the camera to the side. We were talking. Just trying to get... they had it all blocked off where I was originally at, but now that they moved cars, I was able to move up. So... but I'm trying to figure out what's going on. This lady here in the pink was with someone in a cowboy hat that was like screaming and yelling and something about police doing their job. I don't know. It was trying to hear what was down the road. Oh, he was in San Antonio. Damn, he be all over the place. Soon, hey, I need your guys' help though with donations and stuff, guys. I need help with gas. And I'm trying to get this vehicle registered that I just got and get a few things fixed. So once I do that, I can do this full time. I'm trying to get more equipment because I want to do audits still and doing investigative stuff, but I want to do more cop watching, which I don't have access to the vehicle all the time because I'm borrowing one. So I'm kind of at the mercy of the other person. But as soon as I get this Trailblazer like working and titled and registered, and which I just got it, I just applied for the title yesterday. Still got to get insurance and registration and install this light that I just paid like $200 to get this freaking high mount light so I don't get ticketed for not having the third brake light up there. I got to still install that. So, like I said, I'm looking full time, guys. You know, me and Brownie Dog traveling. Right now, I'm exposing Hillsboro at city council meetings, investigations, people coming forward. I've got some more stuff. I got a report where they're trying to say they didn't do any wrongdoing as far as in breaking the law with Keebler. But yet her attitude was unprofessional and all this stuff. So I've already requested the investigation on it since the investigation's closed. Basically, they're saying they investigated themselves and found no wrongdoing. But like I said, I'm going to be making another video. In the meantime, I got a Tarrant County Assistant District Attorney. I've exposed him. That video is coming out Monday. So about an hour long, but dude, it's some good shit.
Call the fucking cops!
Somebody called the fucking
Hashtag
cops.
stay free, hashtag stay safe, you know the drill.
Thanks, Double Ups. I appreciate that, man. Like I said, you guys want to donate, I also have the Cash App, PayPal, Super Chats. Double Ups, I appreciate all your support, man. I know you've been going through some tough times, and every dollar that you donate, I appreciate it. Wait, the reason I come out here is Waco doesn't give me such a hard time. That one cop did. They're all laughing because I gave that cop a pacifier and a 20-minute ass chewing last weekend. They're all laughing their ass off. Now, if I try some shit like that in Fort Worth or Galveston, I'll probably get arrested. So we got a cop over here talking to somebody. You tell me not to do something, I do it even harder.
Did you call the fucking cops?
I'll match you. Dubs.
Thanks. Appreciate that super chat. By the way, these cops heard that super chat and turned their head. I had to turn it back over so they could. Just so you know, I'm not carrying a portable speaker, but I've got my volume turned up so loud that when you guys do that, most of the time they can hear it. So try to get a better angle.
Did you call the fucking cops?
Stay safe and thank you for all you do.
Appreciate that. Monica, appreciate that. Like I said, they can hear it. I'm close enough, and I could tell by the way I heard someone say shots fired, and then it sounds like, you know, the way they were shining the flashlight, like they were looking for brass. So I'm pretty sure there were some shots fired here. The guy over here. So this guy right here, he was concerned about some stuff. He was a little upset the cops weren't doing their job about something. So he was expressing his opinion a little earlier. And then we got, looks like they might have been like at a wedding or something going on, because it seems like a lot of people are dressed in like pink or like lavender. Try to get the whole scene here. This is what I'm dealing with right now. And then we got another unit up the road, sergeant and a little blocking off traffic. So since a lot of those cars moved, I moved up further. Sergeant and I had a conversation, so he knows. These guys know I'm not out here to get in the middle of anything or hurt anybody, so they are not bothering me. Appreciate you, buddy. Like I said, somebody's writing a statement up. That's what that is. So yeah, I'm guessing it's shots fired. Somebody saw somebody shoot something. I'm not gonna judge or say anything, but you can tell with some of the crowd that was out here, young, younger crowd, that some people were up to no good. But it is what it is. See if maybe I can interview somebody to find out what happened. What's up, Big Mike? Galveston Island Transparency. Hey, that cop lost me when we were on the phone, but I found the scene. It was out here. It was a shooting at Elm and Sherman. Big Mike, you're talking about, hey, any, you know, you guys can use any of my videos, whether it's in members only and you pay for the membership or it's public access. You guys are more than welcome to use my videos. Sometimes I have to use other people's videos too, so it's a shared community. Am I at 40? I'm on the public sidewalk right here. It's a wide sidewalk. So I'm that distance, I would say, if I go to the edge of the sidewalk, I'd say I'm probably about 25 feet right there. I'm probably about 25 right there. So I was probably sitting at about 30.
Did you call the fucking cops?
So this is about 25. This is about 25 feet. So approximately, yeah, 27 feet, 27, 28 feet. Because I'm standing about 3 feet from the gutter. I'm 3 feet off the street. You guys leaving already?
Yeah, on to the next one.
Anything going on?
Right now. For a Saturday night, it's kind of weird.
Don't say the magic word. Quiet.
Right.
Quiet. Slow. I hope I just jinxed you guys. I need some content. So So that unit just pulled away. These guys are going back to their unmarked unit or whatever. So they're getting ready to leave. So we got about 3 more cars here with supervisor's car sitting up here. So no, I got the Sarge leaving down there at so that whole street's clear now. It's pretty much done here. Just trying to see if we can maybe talk to this guy at the cowboy hat real quick, find out what really happened. I'm actually gonna cross right here.
No, I'm talking about like 7. You can't fucking touch me now. I gotta get my fucking pickup. To get?
I'm sorry, I took your soda, Alex.
Dude, we're not making
Did you want it back?
We're not making
Did you want your soda back?
Yes, please.
We got a 20-month-old. And then we got that 20-month-old. It's my haircut. So like the older two, they got your jeans. It's all going on. No, it's a girl. It's worse.
So yeah, I don't know what happened. Got hurt. Too much hurt.
My mom and uncle's like, dude, when you have kids, you can come back 10 times.
They gotta get you.
Like, dude, I fucking raised mine like y'all raised me. It ain't no thing. Yeah. It came back to my mom. Yeah. It's like.
Blade, I'm here. I see your comments come in, bro. I don't always look at the comments.
was trying to listen to what I heard something else.
I understand. Hey, y'all be careful.
What was your name again?
Chris.
Chris. Good luck, guys.
Hey, the that Chase station.
Did you call the fucking cops?
It's 95 in Vegas RN. Get you a drink and the doggo a pup cup tomorrow.
Appreciate that, Monica. Hey, I don't got you guys on camera unless you want to be, but what happened?
I just pulled up the clean.
I just know that you were over there talking to him. So
Yeah, I was over there talking to them. They was asking. I work with them,
Oh, okay.
so we all know each other pretty cool.
I mean, I know they were flying the scanners down, so I couldn't get the skinny on what was going on. But the sergeant I was talking to down there said it was a disturbance, but the way they were looking on the ground looked like they were looking for casings. So
I don't think
figured-
they found anything. 'Cause I know
I wasn't sure if it was shots fired or whatnot.
I don't think there was. I don't.
Is that really what it was? They got called for balloons popping? Really? No, I don't think so. They were looking on the ground for casings, though.
I was over at Melody Ranch and they called me and said, "Hey, come help us clean." I was like, "Damn, the board ain't supposed to be open until 11:30." And they're like, "Yep." The laws
So-
came and shut it down. So
I was just trying to find out. I've been out here filming, so I'm out here Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night recording all night long. So
let me ask around and I get you the scoop.
yeah, I just want to know if it was just like a shooting or something. And obviously nobody was hurt, but I just want to kind of get a little skinny before I bounced out. Usually I can hear it on the scanner, but like I said, the repeater's down. Usually I know what's going on. I usually get my footage and I just roll out.
Let me ask around.
Yeah, if you don't mind, man.
I'll ask one of these
like
kids.
I said, Chris with the cowboy hat. Obviously he's involved.
Right there?
Yeah, I just didn't want to walk up to him with a camera in his face and be like, "Hey, what's going on?" You know,
Yeah,
he was
don't
already
do
hot.
that.
He was already hot earlier
Don't do
about
that.
something.
He in the Marines, so his
Don't do
brain's
that.
probably skittish
Don't
right
do that.
now.
Leave him alone.
Oh, he'll talk to you.
My head's probably fucked up too,
Yeah,
just
he'll
like
talk
his.
to you then. You're a Marine. He'll talk to you.
You're saying the one with the cowboy hat was in the Marine Corps, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take that ring off. Take it off.
It wasn't
Take it off.
The ring didn't even get stuck with my left hand.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this, Jesus. Sorry, guys. I wasn't looking at the chat. I just threw a bunch of chat on the screen when I looked up. It was too late.
It is. Ah, that hurt my finger. Oh my God.
Why is it only a 2?
I don't.
Hey, I don't have y'all on camera. I got it going that way, but I have a quick question. I was waiting for him, but he's obviously going to be talking.
He's talking earthwork right now. So
I don't want to interrupt him. You know what I mean? I know I saw from over there he got upset about something. Now, what actually transpired?
What, my brother?
That was a brother against brother.
The cops coming.
Oh, shit. It's kids getting out of control.
But nothing like gunshots or anything. Just like
no.
just like a fight or something. Broke
It
out.
wasn't even no fight. They just got out of control. I said it was time to go. Then they just took out running and just doing crazy kid stuff.
I was like, man, they were flying from all over the town with their lights and sirens. I was like, God damn, what's going on? It's like, it's like they were, almost like somebody was getting shot or something the way they were rolling up here.
Oh, no, sir. It was none of that. It was just, I think probably what scared people was the balloons being popped and all that. And
it's kind of what she said. I thought she was joking, but
no,
we
had balloons.
When you said it,
we had like 4 balloon arches, and when kids would fall into them, balloons would pop, and every time a balloon would pop, all the kids would duck and run and scream.
Yeah, I guess
literally
it's
all that happened.
Gotcha. Devil Dog, what's going on?
Same shit, different color.
What's going on, man?
That ain't.
I said from 9701.
9701.
I heard you were in the Marine Corps. They were telling me.
I got out August 10th, 20-something last year.
So you fresh out. Now I wanted to wait till you were done. I was gonna see because you got a little hot over here. I was just trying to figure out what was going on. You were yelling about something about the police. I wasn't sure.
I just I got carried away with myself, and I got to that point to where I felt like I had to let them know, like, you can't walk up to anybody.
In Waco, they got a lot of patience. You try that in Fort Worth, where I'm from, or down in Galveston, that hurt you. Waco's real patient.
So I'm gonna go for it.
So
I'm ready for whatever anybody got.
No, I know. Cops are horrible up. Yeah, but I mean, but the cops are horrible up there.
Are they? They never gave us a problem.
Horrible.
At all.
If you kiss their ass, like most people do, you ain't got a problem. But the minute you don't do what they tell you to do, but just because they tell you to do it, don't mean it's right. Don't mean it's lawful.
Oh yeah.
They abuse their authority up there.
That's why they had one of the. They came up a little. So,
What, like up here tonight? I'm just saying, I had one overstep the last week. So, and I mean, literally, I was filming a traffic accident.
Yeah, you need to say his name and badge number on camera because the way that he did was totally.
Well, if like I said, I don't have anybody on camera, so it's not like anybody's snitching, you know. But if I have a name and badge number, I can pull some records and look at it and see if he's got a disciplinary history. I expose bad cops. That's what I do.
What's up?
Hurry up and get them that name and badge number.
If they doing what they doing, I show them respect. They show me respect, and I move on.
And see, that's my thing. I feel like if the kids are already out of control, don't come up here like that. You just gonna make the situation worse. Sergeant Menzel, Waco PD, badge number 63.
Actually, here, come over. Let me just look at it so I can repeat it on camera. Sergeant Mitzel, Mitzel, badge number 63. So remind myself, self-denote, and all those that are watching the live stream, look up the TCO license on that, Waco PD. So. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys talking to me, giving me that information. You guys be safe. Have fun, but not too much fun. Because we don't want the PD back.
Thank you so much.
But if you guys want to check out my my YouTube channel, you guys will see when I'm live streaming out here, so you guys can actually see what's going on in Waco.
Okay.
It's B as in boy, Z as in zebra. So Bravo Zulu, Watchdog, all one word. Watchdog. Watchdog.
And then Watchdog, is it a number at the end?
No, just BZ Watchdog, all one word. That's how you spell. That's it right there. Just hit search. Our logo should come up.
Is this it? There you go right there.
Yeah, that's it. And the funny thing is, that logo right there. See the logo? That's my dog, and he's actually sitting in the car with the headlights up there. So he's always with me.
It's something you're looking at. Hey, some of these parents are foolish as hell picking up their kids.
It's still alive. It's one of those 2 or 3 kids that was just here. They forgot their phone. They were doing some TikTok stuff.
Hey! One of y'all left y'all phones. One of them little boys that was doing the 6 on the phone still posting up on the concrete. Oh.
Girl, why you leaving your phone on the ground?
I know, right? Anyways, I'm gonna get all out of here. I'm gonna probably be out till about 3 a.m. recording. So,
okay.
Y'all need some cheap entertainment. In other words, free.
Yeah.
Just tune in. You guys will see what's going on.
I appreciate it, man.
Because you never know what's gonna happen until it happens. So.
Exactly.
But I'm just out here to make sure folks ain't getting violated and they just stay safe.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
all right, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Have a good night, man.
You be careful.
Semper Fi, brother.
Yes, sir. Hoorah.
Hey, thanks a lot for that information.
Yes, sir. Yes,
man.
sir.
Appreciate it. Have a good night, man.
Yes, sir. You too.
All right, guys. I was just messing with them people because they're like, don't get me on camera. So I had to turn the camera. You want to say something, do something, you're going to be on camera. So just mind your business. Mind your business. You won't be on camera. Yep, it's just the cameraman. Oh, good, thanks. Thanks for the donation.
Money.
Hey, cost to play.
Hey, why you
What's that? What am I recording for?
Yeah.
Evidence.
Hey, yeah, we
Evidence.
getting money.
No.
Yeah, we getting paid. So put me on that bit. Put me back on that bit. Yeah, we getting money.
Sure.
Yeah, we getting paid. So like going to be. Oh, cause our niggas draw the back.
Yeah, live streaming right now.
Tell them I'm waiting on my mom.
Live streaming.
Wait, live stream on what?
YouTube. What you doing, Brownie? Go out there. Go tell him. 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 All right, get back in here. You got your little bit of action. You're good. Were you watching it all, Keeps? It's off.
I'm watching on Circle. Keep coming by that street, watching those kids.
Well, so the skinny is they the kids were I guess the kids were jumping around and falling on the balloons, and the balloons were popping, so a lot of other kids were thinking they were gunshots and ducking and weaving, and somebody called. And of course all the cops showed up for a damn party with balloons popping. But yet they're out there looking for brass like they were gunshots.
The kids first said it was a fight, and some said they were gunshots, and it was a fight, they were ducking.
Now there were.
Oh, what's he doing?
No, what's that?
What's he doing over there?
Fishing. That's a little fishing spot.
I don't think that was I think that was a cop.
No, that wasn't. That was a truck. So, anyways, damn, it's midnight already? Shit. I killed about 2 hours. That's why we lost him, because he turned like right here. He turned right here, turned back there. That's how I lost him. They definitely have a behavioral problem among kids in this town. Now that's probably a cop sitting there with his headlights on over there in that parking lot, because that's the same parking lot we saw the cops in before. Can y'all give me a 5x5? Let me know somebody's still in here, because I had to get out of the screen and come back in. I want to make sure they boot me out and end my stream. So give me a 5x5. Let me know you are still here. Because if not, I need to set up my...
It's on.
It's still on? Okay. Since we're right here by the villages, we'll just go ahead and swing by, see if we got any activity. And then we'll go do our normal little flight pattern. See if we can come up with anything. But for no gunshots, they sure hung around there for a long time. But if you notice, though, they were clearing out pretty quick after we couldn't find any brass. All right, so I don't see anything in that parking lot. We can go up to 18th and Herring and see if the Daiquiri Shack. So it's still live, just nobody's chatting, huh? Does it show that how many people are in the chat or watching?
8.
8? Is somebody else live? If somebody else is live, I'll just end the stream. And I remember this intersection because I caught a domestic one night. I don't think you were with me. I caught the man and the woman out here arguing at the. It's like, man, people call the cops over nothing, dude. Leave people alone. People need to learn how to figure out, work shit out on their own. That's what kills me is everybody calls the cops for every little thing. It's like BC Scanner, Chuck Bronson, Harvey, Freebird. Nobody's live. It's really weird. They only got 8 people in there. With nobody live.
Oh, wait. STV's live 3 minutes ago.
Oh, that's probably what happened. If I got no activity going on, driving around, I'm out. I don't really care if nobody's watching me as long as they're watching like another person that's live. When there's 4 of us live, it's nice to be able to like put it up on your TV to watch 4 cameras at once.
Sovereign Souls.
Sovereign what?
Sovereign Soul, Smoke and Scan is live. California. There's some trouble going on.
Oh, I mentioned the pacifier given to Tolden. Had about 4 people start laughing out there. So in other words, they're aware of what's going on and they're laughing about it. Reason to bust someone's balls.
Yep.
Well, you screw up and overstep and you get the brunt of it. You know what? That's what you get. I figured they would razz the shit out of him. That's why I told that supervisor, you need to get him some more training and counseling, man. I don't think he needs to be written up, but because luckily it didn't escalate because I ripped him a new ass. He had me so fired up I was cussing. I never cuss on the air. I always try to mind my language. Just because I don't want to get flagged for too much language on the live stream. That happened to me once when I went off on some bootlickers that showed up. I was on a traffic stop in Burleson. I was calling that woman all kinds of stuff. I was calling that dude all kinds of stuff. I was telling him F off, F this, F that, mother effer. Shit, they 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 limited my monetization on that video, that live stream, because I use so much language. Like I said, that's not like me.
What happens?
Hey, sometimes I lose my cool too. I mean, it's just, it doesn't happen very often, but you know, like when someone's blocking your camera, or, you know, trying to act stupid, it's like Roseanne Linderman. That's just the dumbest cop in the world. Lieutenant Christopher Steiner, that cop that did the same thing to Carolina. Stupid. Okay? I would just let them have it, because I ain't got patience for stupidity. For somebody who's been on a department and in that position and that has some rank, you would at least, they would know what the hell they're doing. That's where I draw the line. Stupidity. That's why I said I don't think Lindemann is a bad person. I think she's just dumb, makes bad decisions, is just a bad cop. I got security out there. Nothing going on. No one watching the street over here. I'm gonna pull in here real quick because I'm just gonna see if I'm just gonna check, see if the scanner's back up. I doubt it, but are you checking it? Nothing.
I checked it when you left over there.
I was just gonna check it again. You want to check it for me real quick? Brownie, stop. Here, drink your water. Drink your water.
Back.
And you say that I'm still live. There's only 8 watching. Probably just gonna end the stream because SJVT's on, and if I go live again, people can get the notification. Alright, people. For those that are still in here, make sure you smash that like button. Drop me a few comments down below. And thank everybody for coming in. Appreciate the support, people. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. And if we find something else,